Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Nuran. First of all, I'm not an expert in programming, but I'm just someone still learning and learning. And because I always love to teach what I have learned and share information, share knowledge, and I always love to explain hard concepts in a very simple way. That was my passion to start my channel. So I'm just trying to share my knowledge and my information with you all. So I wish I can like help you even with just one person. So for now, today topic we are diving into the world of Python and taking a closer look at the monstrous creature known as Python interpreter. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you will have crystal clear understanding of what it does and why it's essential for running our Python code. For me, I will try to just have a documentation like a book for Python or Python documentation online. And I won't say I will read, but I will just apply the practical part, or I try to explain that with you. So I just as for practical part in this part, just will like beginner friendly. The first thing is print hello world to make a Python file and to print your first hello world. So this is just my techniques. I will try to go through a documentation and apply the practice part, the practical part, and will explain the theoretical part while we applying it. Okay. So for now, the first thing here we have to create our hello world Python file. So this is my VS Code. I will create a my file which called hello world.py, and let's note here that when you create a file and extension is .py, that's mean it's a Python file. That's mean um, when you run your code in your editor will ask the help of Python interpreter to run your code. So we come back to what does interpreter mean. So let's imagine let's imagine you have a Chinese friend which just talk in Chinese and you just talk in English. So you want to communicate with him, but you don't know really what Chinese or how to talk in Chinese, and he doesn't know how to talk in English. So it's confusing. What's the solution? How we will communicate together? Did you get it? Exactly. A translator between you both. A translator know English and no Chinese, so it just will take your word and translate it in Chinese and translate his Chinese to English word. That's our interpreter. Exactly what does our interpreter, or let's call it a translator. Our translator will take your code or your Python code, and will translate it into a language our computer um, like will really understand. So for our interpreter is a translator, understand you or your Python language and understand the computer language, which is Python language, and it mixing or it translates your language into computer instruction for computer to understand, and it will also translate the computer instruction for you in English to understand. Okay, so and that's exactly what our interpreter or our translator do. So our Python interpreter or translator read every word you write in your program and identify it and translate it. For example, we have print hello world here. So for example here, when you run your code, when you say Python and the file name, which is hello.py, it will translate it into hello world. What exactly happened here? That your interpreter come at the first line. He saw that we have a word print here, and inside the parenthesis hello world. So it identify print as a function. So when interpreter receive a print word from you, it says, okay, print, that mean he wants me to print something on my screen or on screen. So it goes to the computer, say, hey, your friend wants to print something on screen. So, and it takes what inside the parentheses and translate it on the screen. And here also, I want to explain something else. In our editor, we have something amazing called syntax highlighting. Syntax is how you write your code, or the word you write indicating your code. This is syntax highlighting. That means your editor, um, with the help of your interpreter, highlight or introduce your code in different colors, so it appear more understandable. Like for instance, when it reads the word print, it identified as a function, so it highlight it in a color. Okay, and when it reads the word what inside the double quote or as a parenthesis, it means a string, so it identify it as a string, so it give it a color, the color orange. So whenever it reads something, it identifies it and give it a color for better understanding for you. So in conclusion, in our video today, the Python interpreter is your cool best friend, making sure that whatever you say or speak or your language, it will just translate it into the computer language or instruction to understand, and does whatever you want to do. And we have syntax highlighting into our editor, which like taking the help of our interpreter to highlight your syntax to be more understandable and clear and enjoyable. That's it for now. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this video really helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe and just support me and send your feedback. Thank you and happy coding.